I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a new trend going about right now, the electric scooter. In this video, I'm going to be going over the GOTRAX APEX electric scooter. These things have become more prevalent in 2021, especially after the lockdowns. I notice a lot of people using these. You know, there's even companies that rent these out nowadays if you go downtown in some major cities. The GOTRAX APEX electric scooter is an affordable option for those of you guys looking for that last mile solution. Get you around town, go grab a coffee, get the classes. I was sent this specific one to review by GOTRAX, and I'm gonna give my honest review on this right away. So let's have some fun. Okay, so inside the box, you'll notice that there's not a lot of things. There's the scooter, the handle right there, the charger, and a few other things. Taking a closer look at the handle, you'll notice that you have to actually install this. It comes separated. The scooter is pre-built, but the handle is the only part you have to actually attach. It's also got a brake, a bell, and a front headlight, as you can see. There's also the power adapter, some screws for attaching the handle to the bike, as well as some tools to get that job done, even something for pumping the tires. And right here we've got the actual electric scooter, so we're going to take that wrap off of it and see what it really looks like. As you can see right there, the bike has been partially assembled, so all you have to do now is attach the handles. You can probably also tell that it's a foldable electric scooter since it comes like that out of the box. So right out the box it comes folded and partially assembled. Taking a closer look at this thing right here, you'll notice that it's a silver color, so a dark silver color. Don't think it's black. It might look black, but it's just a dark silver. This thing is not that light, so it weighs about 31.3 pounds. I wouldn't take this on long walks unless you're going to be using it. Maybe don't be carrying it around. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put together everything that's come in the box. You'll notice there's an instructions as well as a manual for how to operate this electric scooter and a quick start guide. First of all, we're going to unfold the scooter before we set up and attach the handle to it. It's as easy as pushing down on the back end and unclipping the top side of it. Now we provide power to the top side or the handlebar by attaching the two cables with the green endpoints between the handle and the electric scooter. Without that, there's not going to be any power, no electricity, no connection between the handle and the electric scooter itself. Once that part is done, you want to shove the handlebar into the opening on the electric scooter. Next up, we got to secure these two parts together using the screws and the Allen key provided. What you have to do is pretty simple here. Just screw them on there and tighten them. So it might be a little tough to get it in there, but a little bit of patience, perseverance, and some muscle mass will help you get this in there. If you don't have any of these things, I can't really help you with this one. Okay, I'm joking. You'll be fine. Just screw them on tightly so you don't lose your handlebar while you're riding your scooter. That would be tragic, let's be honest. So I've got both screws tightly attached here as well as the handlebar. Next up, we've got the brakes. Who needs brakes? I'm kidding. Okay, let's get this one attached properly. Very important because this can be really dangerous. You might have to fumble around with this one and pull back hard to get it secured tightly because for it to work perfectly, it has to be a tight fit. So make sure you pull hard and get that thing in there. And that's all the setup you have to do. So it's not much, like I said. As you can see right there, it's fully set up and I've got it just sitting right there looking pretty. Thanks to GOTRAX for sending this out for me to review. I really appreciate it. So I want you guys to know that down in the description you can find a link to check out this bike or the prices on it if that's what you're looking for. Let's talk about the tires on this thing. So it's got 8.5-inch pneumatic tires which can absorb each and every single small bump. So the tires are made out of rubber and are inflatable with air, so all you need is the tool that was provided with this. So if you're going to be riding this bike on small bumpy roads, you're not going to feel anything like that. It's going to absorb it like a shock absorber if you're familiar with that from a car. Right next to the front wheel, you'll notice there's a red knob and a red lever for folding the bike. The red lever at the bottom there also prevents the scooter from folding while you're riding it. So this is how you would package it up if you're going to be walking around with it or just want to put it away in class or at home. The scooter can be folded down to about 15 inches by 44 inches by 6 inches. This makes it very convenient to bring around and fit in different tight spaces or small spaces. This thing is considered the perfect last mile solution since it's great for getting you back home from the train or bus stop, especially if your house is a little bit of a walking distance from the train station or bus stop. This scooter is rocking a high capacity 36 volt 6 amp hour battery. So it's got a lot of battery in it. You can travel up to 15 miles on this thing with a full charge, and it recharges in about 4 hours. The battery is also located in the deck for more stability. So underneath, it's reinforced right there. While you're riding around on the scooter, you're basically riding on top of the battery. The battery port for charging this is concealed right next to the rear wheel. So all you have to do is unblock the little rubber covering right there and just connect it. It's as simple as that. Next thing you'll notice at the bottom of the scooter is the kickstand. So this is how you would keep it from tipping over. It feels pretty sturdy and well made to me, to be honest with you guys, and I found that it's very useful, especially when you're not riding the bike around and you don't want it folded up. All right, let's take a closer look at the handlebar. And as you can see right there, we've got the bell as well as the braking system, which are obviously very useful, especially if you're going to be riding in crowded areas. To the right, we've got the digital display. As you can see, it's got a red power button, which you also use to turn on and off the headlights, which we'll get to later. The cruise control button right there can be held for 10 seconds to automatically let the bike ride by itself. You just got to be on it at that point. Back to the left side to hear how the bell sounds. Here's how it sounds. It's not too crazy, but it sounds pretty good. Okay, that sound reminds me of an old bike my grandpa used to ride. Power on the scooter by pressing the red button for about a second. You'll notice that it displays the speed you're going at as well as the battery percentage. So there's 4 bars, but it goes down as you use it. Speed is also displayed in miles per hour on the screen, not kilometers per hour. Attention has been given to rider safety with the dual braking system. The disc braking and the EABS anti-lock braking system are efficient for responsive braking. So I took this out to test out all of these awesome and amazing features and see how well it handles. This thing's extremely easy to learn. All you have to do is paddle off, gain some speed, and then allow the scooter to take over by pushing on the cruise control. If you push on the cruise control for up to 10 seconds, it's going to go into cruise control, and that way all you have to do is direct the bike. You don't have to control the speed. All you have to do is reduce it with the brake. You can always still take over or increase speed using the cruise control button while you're in cruise control. Honestly, it's just like riding a bike. So if you're used to riding a bike, this shouldn't be that difficult to get a hang of. Just make sure you use a helmet when using this. You don't have to worry about your height with this, but understand that it only supports a weight load of up to 220 pounds. It's summertime here in Canada, so it's awesome to have this right now because it makes it fun to go out, do things. Go out for a random coffee run just so I can ride this bike. This electric scooter features a 250 watt motor, which provides high torque but maintains a low power consumption, and it's great for small city inclines that are about 7 degrees up to 14 degrees, somewhere around there. I tested it out and it worked perfectly fine. It went up the incline quite effortlessly. This bike is 100% not waterproof, so do not allow it to go into any form of moisture, any form of water, or you might just damage the bike. Are you a night rider like me? Then you're going to love this next part right here, the headlights. So pretty easy to use. All you have to do is hold down the power button until it comes on, and the same for turning it off. So when you get out, you want to make sure that you have that on so you can see better at night, or at least so other people can see your bike. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to say about the bike. If you have any questions about this bike, you can leave it down in the comment section below, as well as what you think about this bike. I've also added a link down in the description for you to pick this up or check out the prices. There's also a 15% coupon code if you're buying from Amazon Canada. Drop a like if you found this video enjoyable. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon right next to it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. It's Midas, and I am out, y'all.